Hi, you guys. Oh, hang on. I might have fucked it up just a second. Go. Hi, you guys. Look at, I got horns.
Woo. Here is information from Cosmopolitan.
What you guys doing? So I couldn't figure out how to do that stupid thing. I couldn't figure it out. Hi. How are you? Muchas respect to you too, my friend. Love the style of your craft. Hi. Sorry guys, I tried. I could not figure out. It wouldn't let me get on the thing that I tried to do. Like, it wouldn't let me. It would let me, like, it wouldn't let me do it. So I just had to start a whole new one. You guys, I'm great. Look. I got horns. I know. I couldn't figure out how to get on to the thing that I posted because it wouldn't. I thought it was just like to notify you guys that I was getting ready to come on, and then it like had a whole thing there, and so I got excited, and then it wouldn't. I couldn't figure. I'm not computer savvy. No, they're Belial's. They're Belial's words. Or Lucifer's. Either one. Actually, they're mine. They're my horns. Look how cute. Aren't they cute? I love them. I know I'm silly and ridiculous. So how have you guys been? Did you miss me? I missed you so much. You had a whole chat thing going on without me, huh? I bet you did. Your parents should have named you Chatty Cathy. Just kidding. You're probably I'm probably just as bad as you are. Oh my gosh. Well, we had a good time. It was weird. It was better than last time when we went camping and riding around. We actually had fun people to hang out with this time, so it was better. It was good though. We drove around, knocked some trees down. I know. Tell me about it. And then after I saw that one live chat that I tried to do with my grandson, it was horrible. So I was just like, no. I'm not even gonna try that. So what did you guys do for this long weekend that we did? I feel ridiculous with these giant horns on my head. I have some cool shit that happened though, you guys, that I want to tell you about. I'm not completely understanding all of it yet. I'm just getting bits and pieces. And so please don't, this is not like carved in stone. It might be carved in my bone, but not in stone. But I'm not exactly sure, but this is what I think it meant. This is what I think what happened to my knowledge, and this is the little things, like they're telling me little things about this and that in my head, you know? And so, okay. I know I'm a crazy person, but you're just going to have to deal with it, because this is really fucking cool. So, I was sleeping, and my boyfriend's sleeping next to me this morning, and then I woke up, and then I was like, yeah, I'm really tired still, so I went back to sleep, and then he was still sleeping, and then, so we were both crashed out there, and then next thing I know, I wake up, and there's these two chicks in my room, and they're wearing like white, like kind of like a white robe, but it was like, I don't know, they were like, they wrapped and then tied, you know, but they were like kind of a little bit, I don't want to say grungy, but you know that cotton stuff that's like, I don't know. It just looked weird. And they both had on the same outfit. They were like dresses, but they wrapped around, and anyways, beautiful girls, probably in their late 20s, I would say. One had long blonde hair, not platinum, but just like a regular blonde color. And her hair was pretty, and she didn't have on any makeup. But the other girl had on, she had like, she had brown hair and brown eyes, and she had like makeup on and was really, cute and everything. And then, and then she, they were just like hanging out in my room talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden I could feel something on my sides, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I could feel like these things on my sides. And I had a big round one on this side and a big round one on this side. And so I was like trying to look up, and she's like, don't worry, just relax, you're okay, everything went fine. And I was like, okay. And then I really, I looked down, and then I saw this. On this side right here was the Tree of Life. And then on this side was Belial Sigil. On that side was this. So today, when I got up, I combined them together and made Belial's and the tree together. Isn't that cool? And so I was like, okay. And then they were just like, they were talking about my boyfriend, and they were like telling me that everything went great, not to worry, everything's good. And I asked her what her name was, and she said her name was Jen. The blonde one, her name was Jen. I believe she said Jen. Jan or Jen. I think it was Jen. And then they were like just chatting with each other and like just like hanging out in my room. But I wasn't in my room. It was weird. It was like I was in my room, but in my bed, but then it wasn't like in my room. And so I was just like, what the heck? And so anyways, and then they were like, okay, well, you're all good now, and we're gonna go, bye, everything's good, you're perfect, you're fine, don't worry about anything. And then she just like waved at me, and they walked out my bedroom door and left, and that was it. And then I woke up, and I remember everything very clearly, like there's no fog or any, no, like it was a dream kind of thing. Like, so I've been like, what the hell was that? So I'm thinking, okay, so either like the tree represents, a lot of things. The tree no, it did not scare me at all. It just felt like normal, beautiful, perfectly normal, natural things. I know. But I don't have that fear like most people do. Hecate took that out of me. But anyway, so the night before that happened, I was out here and I was doing my dedications and all my stuff with my deities like I do. Belial was telling me that I was his daughter. He told me it's time for celebration. He told me, what did he call it? He called it, I want to say his statue, but that's not his sculpture. He goes, touch me. And I said, what do you mean touch you? I go, I'll touch you. Where are you? I'll touch you. And he goes, touch my sculpture. And I said, okay. So I went over and put my energy into his sculpture, and I told him that I loved him and stuff, like I always do. And then he told me a bunch of stuff. Like, I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, so this is what I think it means. Well, first of all, the tree can mean many things. The tree could mean immortality. It can mean new beginnings. It can mean healing. All kinds of things, okay? And it also is like a family tree. And so I'm being told in my mind that he grafted me into his family tree. Because remember, you know how he always tells me he's adopting me? I adopted you. And I'm always like, okay. And so I asked Hecate, well, you know, how could this be? I'm your child, you know, and so I asked her, she said, I'm still her child, but I'm also Belial's child. So, and Lucifer's child. I'm all of their, I belong to all of them. But for whatever reason, Belial changed me. He grafted me. Does that make sense? The family tree? Yeah. Yep. I don't know who the women were. They were just nurses of some sort, and they did some kind of grafting on me. So yeah, I was just super excited about it. I was just been like on cloud nine all day. Probably really annoying. But, and my poor boyfriend, you know, he's just like, oh my god, this chick's fucking wild. But I don't care. I'm just me being me. And that's, yeah. So, if you cast it for me, I'm going to start my own spell for myself. Would you know? Yes, I would. Because, let me tell you why. The wick will split. And then I'll know there's more than one person working on the same thing. But I don't care. As long as it's the person I'm casting for, I'm already connecting to your energy anyways. So it won't matter. The only time I don't allow is for if I'm doing a spell and then you have another private party, like another witch doing it as well. I don't like that. That makes me angry. Because I don't want them having access to my energy. That's mine. And if I give it to you and cast for you, then that's my decision. But if I'm casting for you and then you have like someone else hacking into my energy, then I'm going to be mad. And Hecate doesn't like that. That's like a big rule. And so, and not only that, but it's not good for your spell, but that's just the thing. I don't know. It's just not a good idea. Are these visible by the human eye or only in the astral plane? The chicks? I don't know. Oh, no. They were just in the astro. It was all astro. It was like my room in the astro planes. It wasn't like there weren't, like there was like a chair at the end of my bed and one chick was sitting in the chair just like hanging out and talking and stuff, and I don't have a chair down there anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Myself, what's doing it? I am saying, would your energy show on my working? Does the color show? Oh, yeah. No, the things on your side. Oh, no, you can't see them. And I don't know, I have to check. I haven't, like, done a picture or anything yet. But I would, well, I noticed last night that my thing changed. Like, I have an extra little thing in my whatever that is, my thing. There's an extra thing in my thing that wasn't there before. The thing's on my side. Hi. I gotta put my, hang on you guys, let me grab the charger, hang on. Oh shoot. Charger. Should have already had all of this done. But you know what I did? I went shopping. So I wanted to get, there we go. Woohoo! I wanted to get some peppers for tonight because I want to put some people in peppers because, well, it's a great idea for one thing, but I have a few curses to do. And I'm going to put them in a pepper and stick them in the death jar. That will be fun. And I want to show a fellow witch how to do it because he's having some problems with some bullies. And we can't have that now, can we? We can't start our year out with bullies. I know, aren't they silly? I love them. I always wanted horns. My whole life, I always wanted horns. I was always like, I wish I had horns. Hi! So I woke up last night at 3 a.m. I don't look at the clock and see when we're on. I know, me too. That's awesome. You know, that means you're on the right path. That's awesome. You too, you always wanted horns? Yes. Hi! I tried to get rid of a person, but they're still there. I tried one of your spells, but it didn't work for me. I'm sorry. If you want to get rid of someone, I'll tell you a really easy way to get rid of them. Put salt in your hand, hold it in there, go to your door, say their name, and then open your hand and blow it out and then say, be gone, go away. Another thing you could do, I did a go away spell one time. It worked in 5 minutes. Shit you not. It was crazy. 5 minutes, he was gone. And he didn't even know why, but he just all of a sudden had to like, get the hell out of here. I put his name in the jar and I said his name a bunch of times. And then I said, you must go, 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 go. You must leave, leave, leave. You must go, go, go. And I kept saying his name before each time I would say that. I put him in a jar. I put herbs, chiles in there. And then I just kept shaking it and saying, you must go, go, go. And then I stuck it in the top of my closet where it still sits today in case he ever decides to come back. And he was gone in 5 minutes. So yeah, isn't this beautiful, you guys? Is this not the most beautiful thing you ever seen? I love Goofer Dust. I love it because you could use it on everything. Well, not every, you know, all curses. It's good for. I love it. This is so pretty. Can you see Belial's sigil in there? And then his name's all up in here in gold. I thought that was so pretty. It's in honor of my whatever happened. Because I saw the tree and his sigil, so I just put them together. It's so pretty. So I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to put it on his altar. You know, I'll cut it out and put it in a frame and stuff and then put it on his altar. So sweet. He's so sweet, you guys. You guys don't even know. Like, I know he has a bad reputation. And I know he can be a hard ass on some people, but some people need him to be a hard ass. I'm just saying. When you hear about people complaining about him, you know, they probably deserve it. I'm just saying. He's never been mean to me. He's never been hard on me. He's always been very patient and stuff. Because I'm fucking wild. And so, well, not like in a bad way, but like I'm always just a big bubble of freaking annoyance, probably. I do. I love him so much. He is just like, he's so sweet. And he said, he told me he was giving me something. I don't know what, unless that's what that is. I mean, I'll find out, but it is. I love doing double exposure. Well, Hecate is the one who told me how to do that, but I'm making the sigil plaque, and I felt like I had to put something behind his sigil. hang on 1 second, behind his schedule, and I couldn't see what to put in there. Like besties, yeah. I've been seeing his name pop up in movies a lot. Really? Of course, they all tried to make him seem bad, so I turned the channel. It's weird as heck that you just pulled up that picture. Why? Hi, sweetie. How are you, darling? Do you have a spell to make you smart all the time in exams? I do. I do have spells for regular people to do well in exams, yes. I did a spell for myself. I was late too, honey. I've been on for 21 minutes, so you're good. Because when I went through my awakening, I was so devastated that I had lost my whole life of being a witch because my parents did that to me and my family, whatever. And so I was like devastated about, you know, all the knowledge that I lost and everything. And Hecate, she gave me a spell. Hi, sweetheart. She gave me a spell to open the veil and call forth my higher self, who wasn't bound as a child or anything. You know, your higher self is like you in another realm, I guess. Anyway, so I did that, and then I just got a bunch of knowledge that I didn't have prior. I wish I could take a picture to show you. I have it sitting in front of me, half done. The sigil is in front of the background, just sitting here waiting for me to figure out what else to put on it. You can just messenger it to me. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, I had to do a sacrifice to open the veil, and then I called forth my higher self, and then I commanded the knowledge to come forth into me. And but yeah, so it's like it's a whole thing. Oh yeah, messenger. But yeah, just for grades, that's no problem. I have a really good, I've helped a lot of people with grades and exams, and you know, really hard ones, doctorate degrees, exams, and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Yes, I've helped people pass broker exams, pharmaceutical exams. I even helped a doctor pass her exams and to get into her master's degree program, her master's program, her doctorate program. She was in her master's program. But anyways, I did a spell for her. She passed hers. I was messing with my pendulum, and that's why I was late. Well, didn't your pendulum tell you? Just kidding. That's okay. We're here. But yeah, so I had a dream of me pouring salt behind me and felt the heaviest being released. Well, it could have just been the salt taking the negativity off of you. I think that we get, okay, so most of us, all of us have abilities, right? And we're like sensitives, not all of us, but you know what I mean. So we collect like energy. It sticks to us, and we get a buildup of it. And so you have to do things to get that off of you. Otherwise, you'll start feeling really heavy, and you'll feel icky and achy and whatever, you know. So if you do things to get that off of you, you'll feel better. Take a salt bath. If you don't have hyssop and rue, just do salt. Yeah. It's crazy, like, because it'll just stick to us. Hi, sweetie. Hello, welcome. So, you guys, I know I have a lot of new people on here, and I just got your message with your picture. I'll look at it here in just a few. But I just wanted to welcome you guys to my channel, and excuse my craziness, but it's just tough tooties. I'm crazy. I can't help it. But anyways, so yeah, we collect that energy. It sticks to us. But I wanted to say, I'm all over the place, and I apologize. Anyways, I just wanted to say welcome to my channel, and I hope that I inspire you all to practice your craft. And craziest is part of being a witch. It is, and it's great. It's so much better than just being normal and boring and not having anything to look forward to in life. And I didn't mean that to sound mean, but it sounded really mean. But sorry if I offended you. So I got to go shopping in the Halloween section today. As you can see, I got horns. So I got a bunch of, I bought all the candles that they had. I bought all the rest of their skull candles because you guys know that I love the skull candles. And I got, you know, some this and that, little cute little things here and there, because I just don't have enough crap in here, you know. I hope that I do inspire you all to grow in spiritually, and everyone can do some kinds of witchcraft, you know. I just went to Walmart, nowhere special. I just wanted to go to get some of the chilies, the peppers for tonight's curses. And then I was like, oh, hi, sweetie. What do you mean you missed me? You don't miss me. You've been with me for days. Yeah, normal's boring. It's no fun. Not fun. But, you know. They did. I just bought them all. I didn't buy... I only bought the black ones this time. Last time I bought white ones and black ones because the white ones bleed. But I still have some left over from last year, so I just didn't get the white ones this time. I just got the black ones because they're cooler. Well, hello, stranger. Where have you been? Is it possible for Hecate to make something disappear? Sure, she wants to. She could do anything she wants. Wait, hold on. See, I started working with her and I had a birthmark. It was big and annoying me. And all of a sudden it is gone. Sweet. Did you ask her to? After putting my intention out, should I bury a vinegar lemon jar if a person who has been messing with me, or should I just dispose of it? I would bury it. Unless you don't have a place to bury it, then you could just throw it away. I just bought about 100 candles. I love the skull cups. Me too. They didn't have any over there. Happy breakup / separation Tuesday. Yeah, curse day. Happy curse day. And I get to put people in peppers today. I ran out like it's nothing. I know, I do too. Well, I buy a lot of candles though, like a lot. I didn't like it. It was bothering me. Yep, she can do whatever. If it's like blocking you or bugging you, keeping you from something she needs from you, then she'll take it away. Working a day job takes a lot out of a night out. Oh gosh. I don't know how you do it. Well, I used to work a day job, so it's hard. It's very hard. These horns are getting kind of heavy, you guys. Totally joking. Totally joking. So, on October 29th is my anniversary, my YouTube anniversary. And so I'm going to make these little, it was fun. We had a good time actually. We had some good people to hang out with this time, so I had fun. Why is there a thing that can be on your body and she can, because she's your mother, she can do what she wants, and she's magic. She's a goddess. She's the queen of witches. She's a lot of things. She can do whatever she wants. Wait. Your body, and she can remove them. Does that block something? In your mind it does. That's my mom's birth date. Cool. If it was a thing like in your mind that you were like thinking you're ugly because you had it, or it was really just whatever, if it was blocking you, in your mind, subconsciously, something that was bothering you, and she'll do whatever she wants. She'll take it off of you if she wants to. But yeah, so I don't see why she couldn't. I'm trying to think if she ever physically did anything on me that, I don't think so. I don't think I ever really had any kind of anything physical. I know that I've been sick, and I came in and she took the sickness off of me many times, but I don't think that she's ever made any physical changes to my appearance, unless she's like possessing me, then my eyes change to brown. But other than that, because I was going to go through surgery and before, but I never got rid of it. Now I'm super happy. Cool. Yeah, just relax and go with it. That's what Belial always tells me. Why are you worried about it? Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just relax and go with the flow. Yep. Yeah, but so I'm so excited about everything right now, and I'm so excited that it's Curse night. I can't explain this, but my eyes were purple when I woke up this morning. That's funny. That's really weird. And maybe it was just your chakras, because your crown chakra is purple, and then this one's like a bluey purple, and then this one's blue, and then this one, your heart chakra, is green. Can you tell me why I keep on seeing Aphrodite's dreams in the clouds? No, I cannot. I don't know. I don't work with Aphrodites, but that's really cool. Maybe she wants to give you a message, or maybe she's there to do some kind of an energy exchange for you. Have you done research on Aphrodites? That's a woman, right? Yeah, I am not educated on different deities. Hi, sweetheart. I only know about the ones that I work with, and I don't research other ones because I don't want anything. Hecate doesn't want anything polluting my mind. She doesn't want any preconceptions put in there. She wants all my experience to be organic and real and my own. And so that's why certain things are limited for me, like books and shit like that. Like, you know, she doesn't like me to worry about things like that because everything needs to come natural for me. That doesn't mean that you can't do that. You can totally do that. Yep, me too. And Lucifer, and a few others that came to me because I didn't know. I thought, oh, you know, there's my balance, but then they never came back again. And I was like, oh no, it's not my balance. But it can be hard until you find that. But once you find it, you get settled in, everything's good. You know. And I wouldn't lie to you and pretend like I know when I don't know. If I don't know, I'll just tell you I don't know. Don't know. Yeah. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and now I'm just like so excited about everything that I can't remember. Your chakras are really glowing today. Oh, thank you. Are they? That's funny. Yeah, well, I have that new thing there. I don't know. I wonder if it's on here. Let me see. I want to try to show it to you guys on my phone because I know not all of you are on the Blue Witch Coven on Facebook. And so let me see if I could... Shush up, Bixby. Oh, wait, go back. I want to show you what it looks like. It's really cool. I have no idea, like... Oh, that's so funny. Hang on. I want to find it and show you because there's like this whole new spear thing in there. Oh, I'm such a dork. God. How do you guys put up with me? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find it. Hang on one second because it's really freaking cool. There is a good picture of it. Oh, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Well, maybe there's a better one. Let me see. This one better? No. Not that one. This one. It's awesome though, you guys. Like, I have no idea. At the beginning of a spell, is it normal to feel the presence on top of you trying to have relations with you while asleep? Yeah. Well, it depends on if you're going through an initiation. Can I look real quick? Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me find it. I will find it. Because it's really awesome, and I was so oh, here it is. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on here like this, but hang on, I don't want to turn it. Go back. Okay, so right here, this little dude in here, right there, that's like new. And then, cause see, here's my top. Here's the top thing. And then I have another thing up here and another one up here. But this It looks like a spear tip or something. I don't know, but that's new. Can you see it? And then there's a little one inside there. But yeah, I don't know if you guys could see it very good. That's like on my head now. All of that. I'm just bursting out the seams. Could you guys see it? I see a screen face of a person is in there. There's a lot of weird faces around me all the time. It's crazy, I know. I think I posted it on my Coven page for those of you that are on the Coven page. Yeah, it's really awesome. Yeah, I told you you have it. There's a new, I don't know if you're on here, what is her name? I want to say Panda Bear or something. And you post videos of growls during spells. How do you isolate the sound like that, and how do you know what to look for to know it's there? I don't do anything. I just play it in there. Oh, there you are, sweetie. So you have the seal too. Yours is just really light, but you need to practice meditating. Thank you. I know I'm crazy. I'm silly. I just love it, though. I can't help it. I always wanted horns, and I figured since Belial grafted me into his family tree, I might as well put some horns on my head, too. So I could fit in, you know. But, anyways, you have, let me see, I have one here kind of like what you have. Well, mine's a little, yeah, I love this picture. I love it. But, you have her seal up there. But we need to, and you had that cool dream about me. That's awesome. Looks like that's really cool. Something is playing with my necklace. I made it to a live stream. Woohoo! I'm excited for you. I got your email. That's so cool. It's breaking. It's slowly coming around. Huh. You might want to think about doing a booster. Just a thought. Having me do a booster for you. It means that you're a child of Hecate. But you're just a baby. Just one on the casting that we already did. Just a thought, because you said that she's still kind of hesitant and stuff, right? But she's messaging you, but she's still kind of hesitant. So I would say if you want to give her a good kick in the pants, then what is a baby Hecate? You, my friend. It's just a person who's either going through an awakening or getting ready to go through an awakening. She'll start doing things in your life to show you, like, that she's there with you. It's such an exciting time because so many people are coming about and going through awakenings, and I just get so excited about it. So I think that she is just waking people up. She's like, You're mine, and you're mine, and you're mine, and you're mine, and you're mine. You know what I mean? Anyway, is meditation the only way to know who would, oh, hang on, who would be willing to work with you, or any gifts that one may have? Thank you. Pretty much, you've got to meditate. Unfortunately, it's not everybody's favorite thing to do. Can you do a breakup spell if you have no picture or information? No. Um, Person your lover is with. No, because, I mean, how are you going to do it? You got to have something, you know. You could find stuff these days easy. It scared me, my friend, today by saying I will curse you if you don't shut up during this test. Oh. Witches in school. Could be a problem. Better watch out. If you make a witch mad enough where she's going to tell you straight to your face that she's going to fucking put your ass in a jar, you might want to step back just a couple steps and be like, okay, I'm sorry, I went too far. Would you stop casting for other children of Hecate? Absolutely not. No, I would cast for any child of Hecate, especially. Stop casting for other children of Hecate. Would they have to do it like themselves or their own spell? No. No way. Would you, if anything, if I cast for a child of Hecate, my energy is going to help bring forth their awakening even faster. You think we should do it in the unblocking or the love booster? Either it's the same, it would be the same. I could do them both together. This all in one. Couple steps ain't enough. Yeah. School and witches don't get along. It's too early. I know, right? When I worked at the school, they weren't even allowed, the kids weren't even allowed to talk to me until I was done with my coffee, and they would just leave me alone. They would just like go sit down and be quiet until I have my coffee, and then I'd be like, okay, what do you guys want? They would be like, here comes Miss Kayla. Let her drink her coffee, you guys. Just shut up and let her drink her coffee. Yeah. I had good kids. The best ones. Uh-huh. I was. After showing my strong faith in what the universe has done for me, a close relative is now also putting their faith in it as well, not to mention showing interest in the spiritual energy world. Good. I relate. My teachers won't even yell at me first thing in the morning if I fall asleep. Oh. Well, yeah, I didn't really care if my kids fell asleep in the morning either. I just would let them. I would just be like, whatever. Just because I would be too if I could. Would spell work be any different if a pregnant witch does a spell? Would there be two energies working simultaneously? Just curious. I have no idea. Yeah. Well, we don't know if the baby's a witch or not. Would you ever go back to teaching? Hell no. Never. Ever. And not because of the kids, but because of the people at the school. I didn't like them. They were not. The other teachers and the administration and all of them are fucking assholes. There's no way I would ever go back to them. They've sent me contracts. They built a new school here, and they sent me a contract trying to get me to go back because they couldn't find anyone to work with my kids. And I said, nope. I was for 12 12 years, 12 or 13 years, something like that. Yep. Yep. Teachers, I had the bad kids, like the kids that nobody wanted in their class. Those were my kids. Kind of, yeah. Nice. Right? I feel like that sometimes, but I'm just enjoying myself and finding myself, and I'm just so happy and feel so fortunate to be able to share it with you guys. Yep, then you would be one of my kids. Oh, my kids were like the mentally challenged ones, the ones making, death lists and things like that. The middle school kids that would be like, I hate you, you're going on my kill list. I hate you, you're mean, you're going on the kill. Yeah, I had those kids. It's funny, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're sisters. But yeah, my kids were awesome. Yes, it counts. You do, really? That's funny. You probably like have a whole section in your freezer just waiting for all the kids who need to go in the freezer, don't you, Tallulah? I do. I have 2 sisters, like real sisters. My older sister I hate, and I have nothing to do with her. And my younger sister's a badass. Aww. I don't have a curse list. Well, I do only the ones you guys give me. I've cursed a few people for myself, but not maybe let me think. I have a few, but not that many. Most people just don't mess with me. They just avoid it. Yes, the Hecate brothers and sisters have lots, a huge family, and now I'm grafted into Belial's family, so that's a lot. I'm so excited to see what that's gonna mean. I am like crazy. Oh, through clients, yes. Amazingly, I'm finding that most of my clients, a majority of them, sorry, my shit went down for a second. But yeah, I think that, I don't know why, but it's like almost a lot of them, people that I do spells for, end up being my sisters and brothers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's hard, and especially for you. You should not be doing that. You shouldn't be playing with Belial right now, honey. You're too young. I know you hate it when people say that, but you have to get up early and go to work. You haven't been cleaned out yet? Oh boy. Well, then I guess he thinks you're ready, then you must be ready. Yikes. Well, have you been possessed yet? Like where he goes in your body? Mm-hmm. No comment. I guess that's a no. Unless he did that one time and I got really drunk. No, he wouldn't. Well, then you aren't ready yet. When he comes to you, when when he comes to you, he will clean you out. And you'll be like, holy fuck, what did I get myself into? And it won't stop for days. Like, well, I don't know how that works for you, but for me, yeah, you should have let Hecate do it. That's what I always say. I tell everyone that you should let Hecate do it. Because when Belial does it, it's very intense and hard. Like, he like digs around in there until he finds every little hidden thing that you have stuffed in your subconscious. He'll find it all and pull it out. And every traumatic, crazy ass shit, he'll pull it out. Yes, all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hecate, she'll possess you a lot. She does me a lot. And Lucifer does too. They all do it. But I think it's like, I don't know, like, how do I ask them to do it? Seriously. Well, you know those books that you have, that you bought, the Queen of Hell and the Red King? There's, rituals in there. Just do a ritual, an initiation ritual, and then they'll do it. Yeah, she don't care where you are. Hecate, she don't give a shit where you are or what you're doing. Like, even if you're at the freaking doctor's office, she doesn't care. If you're having lunch with friends, she don't care. She'll jump right on in there and she'll be like, hey, what's up? Oh, really? And they'll look in your eyes and they'll know it's not you. They'll be like, okay. Yeah, but if they're like, well, you can ask them to clean you out, but it depends on where you are. Like, it's a whole thing. I didn't even ask them to. They just did it. They just like did it. Hecate, I did a ritual for, and then I went through a ritual with her. Just a basic, natural thing that I just did what I felt led to do with her. Like what she was telling me to do, I did. I did the cleansing bath. I cleaned the house. I cleaned my room area where I did it really good. I got the cascarilla and I made the circle. And I called all the corners in and I did all that stuff. And then I just like, called her forth and asked her. I can't remember all the stuff I said. I wrote it down in a book. In my book of shadows, I wrote it down. But, this week I heard a woman whispering in my ear before going to bed. So I noticed lights going out around me. Does that happen during an awakening with Hecate? Sure. Yep. It could be a lot of things though. It could be, but you have her seal on you. So I find it awkward when I run into my old high priestess. She gives me dirty looks now. Just blow her a kiss. Because you're higher than her. And so just blow her a kiss and walk away. Is Hecate a... Yes. She is. She's the queen of hell. Queen of the underworld. She's the goddess of the moon. She's the goddess of the heavens. And she's the queen of the underworld. She's many things. She's the maiden, the mother, the crone. She's everything. I know that's a lot, but that's the truth. And that's why nobody fucks with her, because she'll destroy you. And if you're not her child, then I would tell you to leave her alone. Don't even try it. In the books it say that if you're not her child and you try calling on her, that she will throw you in the abyss. Can you lose the live worms to my destructive? Of course you can. I've used worms. I've used bugs, lots of bugs. I use bugs all the time. I love using bugs. I actually haven't been doing it very much lately. They used to just like show up on my altar when I would be doing spells, and I'd be like, oh, hello, in you go. Yeah. Well, that's another thing you guys have to be really careful about is your reactions to people who are pissing you the fuck off. Because she's like, no. It's just like having that mother, like your mom's the freaking queen, and then some peasant comes up to her princess and says, or prince, and says some, crazy ass shit to you that's inappropriate and rude and disrespectful. And she's like, you did not just disrespect my child. And she will fuck them up. She doesn't tolerate it very well. Nope. Neither does Belial. What do you think of all the things that church's priests do? Removing the devil inside of them. I think it's funny. She asked me if she could take her abilities, and I was surprised she asked. I am too. Because she will. She'll wipe them. She'll take everything. She might give it back later to teach them a lesson. But not always. She's not very forgiving of people that are not her children. She's forgiving of us, But if you're not her child, and then you're like, okay, I'm sorry, she'll be like, yeah, fuck you. She's not that kind of goddess. She's not. Nope. She'll just wipe you away. Whoosh, you're gone. She won't have it. I don't think so. I don't know. You'd have to ask her. Yep, she's super mom. I do too. Very much. I love her very much. I love all of my gods and my goddess very much. With all of my heart and soul. Do you guys see that over there? Do you see all of those? Those are all spells. Me too. I have roses for her and Belial that I got today. Aww. Well, you guys remember that if you have her still, you're a very special person. You're very blessed and lucky and all those good things, because so when as a child, can they cast love spells on their own? They can. Anyone can cast a love spell on their own. Nice. Anyone can cast spells. Anyone. Anyone can cast spells. All hands got to work with. Yeah, anyone can cast spells. But you just better know what you're doing, because... Sorry, I got cut off again. But yeah, anyone can cast spells. It just, most people don't want to, because for one, you have to, apply yourself. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to project your energy. It takes practice. It's not just some wham bam thank you man kind of thing. You have to invest yourself into it. Well, that's good. Help pay for school and stuff. Help pay for your herbs. Oh, and that reminds me, would you guys be interested? I was offered this lady who has a metaphysical shop. She has an amazing, she has a lot of freaking herbs in her shop, and that's what I was attracted to. But she offered me, like, to give you guys a discount or something if I did an unboxing for her. And so I told her I would be happy to. I looked at her store and stuff first to see if, she had anything worth, if it was just like, dumb stuff. But she does have some good herbs, and that's what I liked. But she has all kinds of books and different things like that. And so, I don't know, we'll see. And then you guys will put, like, in whatever code she gives me for you guys, and then you'll get a discount. But I don't know. I didn't ask Hecate yet, but I think she don't care. But we'll see. She was like, I'll give you 10% off for life. And I was like, I don't really care about that. I'm not. I put mint in a what? I put mint in a smoking spell. Oh, nice. What is the name of the shop? I don't remember. I wish my spell would work like yours. It takes lots of practice. Lots of practice. And that's another thing you guys have to realize. When I do spells, it's not just my energy. I'm pulling energy from Hecate and Lucifer and Belial, depending on which spell I'm doing. I'm pulling energy from crystals and all kinds of things around me. My whole shop is built to generate energy. It's different, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, under my shop is like a 6-foot wide pentagram in crystals. And so it's not, I'm not just going in there willy-nilly, like the first spell I ever did, and just pulling from myself. It's, everything here is like built for magic. And so when I'm casting for you, it's a little more intense than a regular spell. So try to keep that. Don't get discouraged if you're trying to cast a spell and it's not as strong as mine, because it's different. I kind of cheat. I just did what Hecate told me to do. It's not me, it's her. She's the one who told me how to prepare my ground. I did a whole ground ceremony with her, walked the whole, baseline of where the shop was going to sit before the shop even got here. And, yeah, we got all kinds of crystals under there. I got big chunks of crystal rocks and ground crystals and some cinnamon and all kinds of nice herbs are under there, sprinkled around in every corner. There's sigils in every corner, all kinds of stuff. And so, oh, it wasn't moving up, you guys, sorry. It's a craft. Practice is key. Yes. It is amazing, and it feels so good when you come in here. Well, I do. I know other people are scared. They don't even want to, like, come around it, but then they probably shouldn't. But I love it. I'm just so, it's so kind. If I'm having a bad day, I come out here and boom, it's gone. I'm fine. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, if you have land and space for one of these buildings, you should totally get one. It was the best idea I ever had. There you go. I dare you put that seal, put your seal on your mirrors with Cascarilla. Get that Cascarilla chalk. And Hecate had me put it on my mirrors, and it keeps things from coming through your mirrors on you. And you could put it on your windows, on your mirrors, and on your TVs. You could put it just like down on the corner or something, and it's just a little, you know, it's protection. And because you can't go around covering them all up with, you know, cloth and sheets and shit over everything. That sucks, you know. So who wants to go into a room and see all the mirrors are covered, TVs are, every time you cast, you got to cover everything up, you know, because shit can come through and blah, blah, blah. So just, Hecate just had me put, you know, my seal, you know, the square, the triangle, whatever, these things that go across, dot, dot, and then it goes up, and there's another one, and then there's the whole thing. But, have you did a love spell on your boyfriend? No, actually, I haven't. No. Well, I knew him I knew him before I went through my awakening. And so we've known each other for a long time. We were together for years, a few years, and then we were supposed to get married. And then I was just like, started going through my awakening, and he was gone all the time, and I got pissed off, and I was like, you know what, fuck you. If, you know, I'm going to be going through all this shit by myself, then, and you're just not even going to be there for me, then you might as well just move out. And he was like, okay. And he moved out. And then I went through all my stuff, and it was probably really good that we broke up, because I had a lot of things that I had to go through by myself that he would have kept me from going through. And so, and then after I was done, we both went through a failed marriage, as you all know, and now we're back together again. But I think that it's all Hecate. It's all her. I know it. I know it. Yep. It's all Hecate. She's the one who knows. I need to understand myself before I get another boyfriend, definitely. Especially when you're just stepping into this whole thing. It's crazy. Yeah. Well, after I was done going through my awakening, I had lots of proposals. I had guys everywhere that wanted to go out with me, and I had like 3 guys propose to me. And that witch. And it was weird, and I was just like, no. But I did get married for a few months. And then Hecate told me stuff about him, as you all know. If you go back and watch my channel, you'll see all that drama. Oh, thank you. But I think, and then after my divorce, I think, I'm trying to remember, there was 4 guys who proposed to me, and I didn't want anything to do with any of them. I just wanted Carlton back. I just wanted him, because none of them were as good as him. I compared them all to him, and none of them knew how to take care of me. Yes, they do me too, always. They always tell me, like, and people, in general, they'll just be like, yeah, you, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean? Oh, I bet. Yep, Belial will not tolerate bullies messing with his kids. Yes, after you're done. Yes, because, and not everyone, just like the opposite sex, like chicks or whatever you're, or men or whatever. Every guy in public, it doesn't matter where I am, will flirt with me and blush and can't stop looking at my eyes. My awakening is finished. I'm still going through it. You're still going through it, sweetheart. But they do that because you're beautiful. Does it help my love work if I don't have sex with other people that aren't the target? I don't think it matters. I think if you're single and you're not married, and you can have sex with whoever you want. I get so many boys asking me out. I always reply the same. No. Oh, Tallulah. You're so funny. Crack me up. Just tell them they have to ask your dad, Belial. I do that sometimes. That's good. You should be. That's awesome. But yeah, you guys, I think that it's a beautiful, wonderful experience, and I recommend everyone to go through it as much as you can. I've been in love with this same guy for 27 years, even though a 23-year marriage. Hecate says I would be reunited with him soon, but I'm in no rush. Yep, that's right, divine timing. Yeah, it's just, if you're if you're going through initiation and you're getting ready to go through initiation and stuff with these guys, they'll move people out of your life that will try to prevent you from experiencing it, and people that will block you. People will block you from shit that you need to go through, And so Hecate will just get them out of there. She'll move them right out, and then you guys are like, hey, wait a minute, back up. And she's like, no. He'll be back later. Don't worry about it. You got bigger problems on your plate. She does it. People are distractions. And that's another thing that's good about my boyfriend, is that he does not try to interfere. It's like he knows, Yes, sweetheart. It does happen a lot. That's why my marriage... Yeah, probably so. It happens a lot. Yep. And then after you're done going through all your growing and stuff, like as soon as I was done, she's like, you can have whoever you want. Who do you want? How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? You want this? You want that? And then I was like, no. 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 And I just wanted Carlton back, because he's the only one. No one else was good as him, and so, yeah. So that's who I'm with, and he had me do an open road spell for him, and then a month later he was moved in with me. But I never did a love spell on him of any kind. But he, if you want a guy, can Hecate block them? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. She sure can. Of course she can. She's Hecate. She can do what she wants. And she does do that. And she doesn't care what if you think you want that, because you're just trying to fill a void. And that void is supposed to be filled with her and your spiritual growth. And then once you do that, just accept it and do it and go. And keep moving, keep learning, just don't block anything from coming to you. Just open yourself up, let it all happen, and she will, let it go through. Just do it what you're supposed to do, and then when you're done, she'll let you have whatever you want. And you might not even want the same thing when you're done, because you'll be completely different. She transforms your entire life will change. Like, look at me. I was a teacher. Yep. She'll change you. She'll change everything about you. And things just will be different. Ha! Kind of, sort of, I guess. I guess I'm still kind of a teacher, but not really. How do you open yourself up if you don't do anything like meditate all the time? Okay, well, is what she did to me what I did, because I didn't even know I needed to meditate or anything. Nobody told me shit. And so I tried, and I don't even know who told me or where it came from, but I tried doing, I started with the house cleansing vibrations. And so I would play that house, because I was getting fucked with by spirits so much. And so I was trying the vibrations. I don't remember how I learned that. Who told me that? Somebody must have said frequencies or something. I don't know. But anyways, so I started playing those vibrations on YouTube, and to cleanse all the spirits out of my house. And then the next thing I knew, I started sleeping to the, I started going to sleep with them on, like blasting. And then I started, and then I went from that, and then I started doing the chakra ones. And then I started doing the meditation ones, and just so on and so, yeah, those, those will help. It's just a way to like teach you how to meditate, teach you how to do that. The vibrations will kind of change things around, calm you down. Try the guided ones if you want to. That's awesome. Yeah. The Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram is a must. If you're having sleep paralysis, if the spirits will notice that you're going through your awakening, and then they'll just go on you. Yeah. If you're going, they'll see it. They'll be like, oh, she can help us. She can cross us over to the other realm. Who knows why they do it, but they see you coming. You're like a freaking Christmas tree. And so to them in the other realm, they can see your chakras. They can see that seal. They know who you are, even though you don't. And they just go, and they attack you. And they follow you home from wherever you go. And then they bug you. And you have to be in a school. Ugh. God, I bet they're all over you. They used to do this with my hair a lot in the school. It was weird. But anyway, so the Lesser Banishing Ritual will protect you. I can't do it anymore. I changed it because I work with, you know, with Lucifer and Belial and Hecate, and so I didn't want to insult them by calling the other archangels in, and so I changed the words and made it with Lucifer and Belial and Hecate and Cerberus. And so now when I do it, it's a little more stronger, which is okay because I need that. So, but if you don't work with Lucifer and Belial and any other, you know, demons, then that's cool. Then do it the other way. Do it with calling the archangels if you want to, but I just wasn't about to do it with them and be insulting and rude. Well, I would be insulted if my child was calling my enemies to come in and clear my house. Why didn't you call me, I would say, right? So that's why I did that. Okay, hang on, sweetie. What did you say? All I think of is Hecate. Can't think of any boys. I don't feel the same sort of like I had for that one guy. Yeah, she'll change it. And then he'll come to you and then you'll be like over it. And you'll be like, ew, get away from me. You're a fucking creep. When I try a different guy, I end up the same situation. Just have Hecate. I've done it in the bathroom at school a few times. I bet you have. I bet you have. Try to seal yourself, Tallulah. Like, try to put a barrier around you. Like, after you do it, envision a barrier. Tell them. Be like, you know, I want you to put a barrier around me, and then envision it around you that they can't get on you. That none of that energy can get on you. None of those, you know, other, because you got to figure every person has like at least 3 spirits with them. And so you're in a freaking school, you're in a room all day with like, what, 20 other people? So it's hard. I'm sure it's hard. Definitely time to get off of here and get started on the curses. You're right. You are correct. So anyways, those are good tips. That's good to know that you guys, you know, how to protect yourself. Yeah, that never worked for me. I tried that whole white light thing in the room, like making the white light go bigger and bigger and busting it out of my whole freaking house and off my property and everything. That shit didn't work for me. No, I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might do them live. I'm not sure yet. I have to do all my candle lightings. I have to get everything out and ready and decide. I gotta get my peppers ready, prepared. I have a lot of stuff to do, so I won't be back for like an hour. And so because of that, I might do them live, because when I do them live, then I don't have to wait for things to download. And so I might do them live, but okay, you guys, I've got to get off of here. I've been on for an hour and a half. And Casper Mew. What? Your cat died. How was it used to? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, you guys, I will see you soon, and happy curse night. Bye.